Hey guys, this is Joel with Honda How To, and today I'll be doing a brake job on a 2005 Toyota Tacoma. I'll be sympathizing with you guys today who don't have air tools. It's the first time I've done a job without air tools in a long time. So, the first thing we're going to do here today is go ahead on and jack up the car and get it on jack stands, and then we're going to take off both the wheels. And I'll actually be loosening the lug nuts before I get the wheels off. So then I can go ahead and spin them off when I got the tires up in the air. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Alright, and before we go ahead and lift up the car, remember, go ahead and loosen up these lug nuts. 21mm lug nuts. Yeah, so I'm just using this crossbar. You can use a breaker bar, whatever you got to do what you got to do. So let's loosen these up. Then we'll go ahead and jack up the car. Alright, and I'm going to show you a spot here that you could jack it up. And I just watched that first clip. Sorry about the poor lighting there. Since we got all that extra light in the back, it makes the lighting bad when I got that in the shot there. So I do have a flashlight. So we're at the front of the car. We're going to come underneath the car. And now, let's see, you should be familiar with this stuff right here. And you'll see this cross member thing right here. And if you see that little hump I'm pointing the light at right there, go ahead and just lift it up right there, so you can get both tires off the ground and stick jack stands under there. Hopefully you can see where I'm at right here. Yeah, and you're just gonna lift up, and then I'll show you where the spots are. Alright, and a good place to set your jack would be right here. Let's take a look. Alright, right there, that's a good body piece right there. It's part of the whole body, the frame of the car. So just go ahead and see. Just shimmy your jack under there. Your jack stand. And hopefully the other side is the higher side, because I know it wasn't even. So yeah, just get both your jack stands under there and go ahead and let the jack down. Alright, and just a quick tip here for you guys, no need to jack this thing up into outer space. Just jack it up just enough so you can get your jack stands under there, and maybe lift your jack stand up a notch and get it up enough so when you set it down on the jacks that it's not going to touch the ground again, and that's all you really need. No more than that is necessary. And once you're done, you should look something just like this. And see that tire right there? It looks like it's sitting on the ground, but check it out. You can fit a finger under there, so that is just enough. There's really no need to get it higher than that, just as long as it's off the ground. And another quick tip I'm just going to give you right here is there's no need to pull that jack out from underneath the car. For those of you who don't work on cars a whole lot, you may feel the need to let that jack all the way down and pull it out from the car. There's no need at all to do that. You're just going to be lifting it back up here in a minute when you're done with your brakes, so it's fine sitting right there. It's not getting in the way of anything. So let's go ahead and get started on the brakes. Alright guys, and if you're using the crossbar like I am here, here's a cool thing you can do. I'm sure most of you already know about this, but just hold the crossbar here with one hand and then go ahead and just spin it like that. Makes it a little bit quicker. And I always, if I'm not using air tools here, I always leave the bottom one there, so it's holding the tire at all times. So the first 4 out of 5 lug nuts will be actually easier than if you started from the bottom, because then the other nuts are going to be sitting they'll be sitting at the top holding the tire in a funky position. So yeah, I just leave the one there at the bottom, so the 4 you're watching me take off are pretty easy. And then I'm just fighting with that one last lug nut as opposed to most of them. So then, well, actually it looks like the wheel's locked on there, or stuck on there. But it's not, because it's moving now that I'm taking this one off. And there we go. So then just go ahead and take your tire off. And I like to use the tire as a seat. Looks like we got some crap in my way here. But yeah, just go ahead and set it here. Regroup all your lug nuts. Makes it easier when you put it back together. And then you got yourself a little homemade custom seat there. So yeah, you can work with everything right here. Makes it easier. Alright, and then let's go ahead and first thing we're taking off is this caliper piece right here. So let's get to it.